Hey, what's going on, everybody? Jason Gaddy. Just got off work, and I want to talk to you real quick. If you're a new YouTuber and you want to get on here and make a video with like scientific research, either to prove or disprove something somebody online has said, make sure that you use a credible source. A. B. Make sure that the person that you're quoting or the website that you're quoting has actually done the research needed to be a reliable source, because I was curious about a subject, so you know, I look things up. That's what I do. I love to learn stuff. I love to look stuff up, and you're not going to believe. Check this out. Okay, so, you know, because it was such a hot topic, at least a couple weeks ago, not necessarily with super duper huge YouTubers, but, you know, it's just people that I follow, talking about essential amino acids, with health and whatnot. And one of the things that's, you know, real big for me is weight loss. So I put in essential amino acids with weight loss. And so, you know, when you're doing a video, it's like, okay, I've got to find a credible resource, rather. And it's like, oh, well, shit, there's WebMD. And you can see I've already been there. But so, whey protein amino acids may boost fat loss. So you're thinking, oh, well, shit, here's a really, really good, of course, they got an advertisement stuck right there in the way. So amino acids may boost fat loss. And you're like, oh, shit, you know, adding essential amino acids and a whey protein to a weight loss plan appears to increase fat loss, according to new research. Of course, this is back in 2012, but they haven't changed. So you'd think that this is all still well and good, and they are talking about essential amino acids, whatever. Okay, so you get reading, and it's like, hey man, right here, they lost 7% of their total body weight. The ones with amino acids, man, they lost 7%, but it was, the majority of that was fat versus lean mass. You're like, oh shit, right here, man, this is the one that's fucking, this is what I've been looking for. And then you read you read on, is like, man, Coker studied 12 motherfuckers. Okay, 12 people, that is so not a good group of people that this shouldn't have even been posted. Like, this shouldn't even be on anybody's website, let alone WebMD. So, I mean, if you were going to say, like, I think, you know, because like right now I'm eating eggs in the morning, and then my lunch is typically essential amino acids, EAA with energy. So that's what I'm eating, and I've noticed quite a bit of fat loss just in the past 2 weeks. But to say that you did a study of 12 people, that isn't even a study. I mean, that could be some kid could put that shit together real quick. Like, it says this came from a college. I think it was University of Arkansas or somewhere. It said that, but 12 people. But yeah, University of Arkansas Medical for Medical Sciences in Little Rock. 12 people just isn't a big enough group of people to study. So, you know, if you're gonna put a video together, and this isn't directed towards anybody that I watch, this is like, you know, if you want to hop in the bandwagon and want to try to prove somebody right or wrong, this is for that. Like, a 12-person study isn't a study. It's like you know, a little group of folks just curious as to what would happen, but that isn't even a big enough group of people. And the adults they used were I believe it said elderly, or were done in older obese adults. So this doesn't even include younger people. It might have greater effects, it might not have as good effects, not really sure, but 12 is not the magic number for a study. You know, if it was like 1,200, well, that's a pretty good group of people right there, you know, or 12,000. But just 12, that's not enough people to conclude anything whatsoever. Okay, so like I said, we all can agree that majority of the people would think that WebMD would be a very credible source. But to publish a study of 12 people, that is amateur at best. I will tell you that I did a study. I've got a marketing degree from a college.
Back up in this motherfucker.
A 4-year degree, and like one of my final things that I had to do was I had to do a study on, and I chose hot sauces, and I had a questionnaire and whatnot, and I went through, and just at the school alone, like they wanted, you know, big a sample group as I could get, and I stayed for the whole lunch period one day on like my off day, which was like 2 hours at the school or whatever, and I got like 300 surveys done. So it's hard for me to understand why something that's published like that could not at least have 300 people. You know, especially like a lot of these things, they offer money, like, hey, participate, we'll pay you. So, you know, now my opinion of WebMD, the credibility of them is not as high as it used to be. Anymore, I double check everything and whatnot, and I suggest you do that too. That is going to be the quickest way to springboard your channel and not end up on Gymfuckery.